Welcome to the very first video of IG Forex trading. Okay, so in this video we're going to look at how you can catch moves of a risk reward ratio of 1 to 7 and above, to catching 200 pips in one single trading move. Okay, so this trade we caught from the 12th of January 2026 to the 23rd, which was a Friday. Okay, so we'll just run you through how we caught that trade. I'll show you the screenshots of how we analyze this with our students, and let's get into it. Great. So if you can take a look at what price did here, we can tell that price was in an intermediary downtrend. Okay, so we were making lower lows and lower highs, and we were breaking structure to the downside. All right, we're breaking structure to the downside. That's what we were doing. All right. Okay, so we were breaking structure here. We broke structure again to the downside. Okay, and then we had a shift in market structure that we had right about here. So this is on H4. We'll drop down to look at this a little bit more. Okay, so right about here. So we had that shift in character here, and then when we drop down to a lower time frame, you see this even more clearly. So let's look at the 1 hour time frame on what we did here. So you see that price here broke this level of supply here, right? Okay, so let's just remove that. And then when we broke this level, we created demand. Now the trend was moving upwards. All right, trend was moving upwards. So you'll be able to see that now when we broke this level, we started creating higher highs. All right, okay, so we did this. All right, okay, and then once we did this, we came down and had a demand zone right about in this area here. All right, about in this area. This is where we took our trade to the upside. Okay, catching over 200 pips. Okay, exactly how, you might ask. I'll drop down even further to the 30 minutes time frame. Let me just show you the first 30 minutes time frame where we exactly took the trade from. When you look at the 30 minutes time frame now, you will see that we were creating this pullback, and we started creating structure to the downside. We waited here in our group at IG Trading. We waited for structure to give us a shift in market structure on this lower time frame so that we can put in our buys. We didn't buy immediately when we touched this demand zone. So we waited for this level to be broken here. Okay. All right, so here we had another shift in market structure on the lower time frame, and then we had an entry at a level that broke this high on the 30 minutes time frame here, which was about around in here. Okay, hence our trade was right about when we went back in this level. We buy rather we bought from this level with our stop losses right below this low that was created by price before it broke structure to the upside on this 30 minutes time frame, giving us right around 30 pips in stop loss. And then we held this trade following structure. Once structure broke to the upside, we started following structure as it's creating higher lows. We started trailing our stop losses until we got out on this trade right around 200 pips. It went a little bit more than 200 pips, but it was almost Friday. The market was about to close, so we closed out the trade like that. To avoid holding a trade which we had already made almost 7 risk reward ratio on over the weekend, to avoid all the gaps and whatnot. Okay, so this is what we did in the group we took like 3 trades in the week, and we had zero drawdown in the week. So that was it with this GBP USD trade that we took with the group. And remember, we don't trade alone. We trade with our mentor, with our mentees, our students. We actually analyzed this trade together with our students. We broke it down towards what we were looking for, which was pretty amazing. Not only did we just send a signal to them to buy, but we also give them a platform to say, analyze this trade, look at it, and then let's make a decision together, a community decision together. Speaking of which, you can join our community. Links will be down in the description below. You can join our free Telegram channel. Also, find out to use the broker that we use at IG. You can just click in the link below. The broker will be listed in the description also. So here's the group here's what we did with our students to show that in our community we don't just send signals, we don't just send buy this, sell this. We actually discuss a trade setup before we send a signal to our students. So we give our students a platform to analyze an asset, and then we do correct them, of course, here and there. So this is one of our groups of students. This was a class of December 2025. We asked them to break down GBP USD. We saw that the setup was brewing up. Something was coming up. We saw that as IG. We saw that the mentors at IG did see that something is coming up. But before we told them something is coming up on GBP USD, we told them to say, guys, analyze it, break this asset down. All right, break it down and tell us what you think. Where is price going? What trade can we set up here? And then after they did that, we came in with our conclusion. So we analyzed this trade together with our students at IG. And then after they put in their analysis, we as the mentors then came in to do a final conclusion, and that's how we did the so you can see here we posted here H4 after okay, what we're looking at with GBP USD here before it came to fruition. All right, okay, so here's some setups here on this in the 2-hour time frame. Here is the final thing on the 30 minutes time frame before we actually took that trade. So you can see where this was coming up from. Okay, you can see that it's a community. We discuss trades. We don't just send signals to buy and sell. It's a whole process. We allow our students to participate also. All right, okay, so that's what happens in our group. So you can join us, you can become a student. We offer one-on-one mentorship. You can links will be down in the description, or you can leave a comment and we'll respond to you as quickly as possible.